Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with this Alliance Design Scout. This is a very interesting knife, a tiny one, designed by Pat Hammond, and we're gonna check it out. Let's see, tiny one, guys. Look at this, 5.6 inches overall. You have a 2.4 inches blade and 3.25 handle. Very tiny knife. This is Alliance Design's version, like production version of this Pat Hammond Custom Scout. So this is something you can buy, and it's not gonna break the bank. I think these are around $220. So made in China. It's a titanium frame lock. Very interesting. Like, for example, if we check it out up against, I don't know, a couple options here, Shirogorov Neon, and this is the Shirogorov F95, like full-size knife. Look at that. It's being dwarfed by these two guys. Just another couple. I'm not gonna bore you with these useless size comparisons. Haptic by Holt, Spectre also by Holt are another testament to the size of this guy. Let me show you just another couple, small ones, just to have an idea. That's Chris Reeve Menandi and Cody Utzler slip joint. Still bigger than this Pat Hammond Scout. Which is interesting. It's a titanium frame lock with some engraved milled lines, feathery looking chevron, kind of like pattern with the bronze anodization going on in these grooves. There's a satin finish on the scale, which is 2D milled. There's a little bit of chamfering on the sides, and if you notice, there's a dual tone finish. You have a satin finish on the flats, and on the chamfers on the sides, you have blasted finish, which is a nice touch. You have chamfering inside, outside. There is no internal skeletonization going on. Pretty cool. Tiny knife, very minimal. Sorry. And it's, I mean, for my hands, this thing is like really tiny. But overall, I have to say it's well made. It has a couple of standoffs, and has a pretty simple construction, pivot to handle screws, a couple of standoffs over here. There's no lanyard hole option for this guy. Tip absolutely safe, recessed, centered, buried down. You see there's a little bit of space here to improve handle to blade ratio, but still not a big deal. There's no stainless steel lock face insert going on, but I don't feel any lock stick. Its clip is titanium with a satin finish. There's a little bit of scratches, but it's all right. I mean, tip-up carry only. This much knife is going to be sticking out right over there. Tension is good. I mean, it's a nice working pivot, a little bit too low positioning, but it's okay. It's not reversible. You cannot put it on the other side. And then you get this little blade, which is pretty nice. Pretty much all belly, no jimping, a little bit of chamfering going on the spine. And this feels like a flat grind, a tiny bit of sharpening choil going on over there. A little bit of chamfer you see on the flipper tab, which is good. And overall, let's check. Sorry. 0.09 for the stock thickness, not too shabby, and 0.013 behind the edge, so nice and slicey. It's pretty cool. You get Pat Hammond logo right over here, and of course the Alliance Designs logo on the back. Nothing else going on for billboarding, so that's pretty cool. Very subdued sound, and the action, of course, it's like a tiny one, so there's no drop shutty action whatsoever. I have to I didn't maintain this fella, so I don't know if this guy's running on washers, on bearings. Kind of looks like washers, but the action feels definitely washers, but I don't know because I didn't open this fella, and I didn't do my homeworks. Guys, can you believe that? That's unheard of. Anyways, this is a tiny one, and It's a good looking one. There's only one thing that is probably not working for me. This is like 1.59 ounces. I mean, you're not going to even feel this guy in the pocket. Super light weight. From the feeling department, that's my only concern, because this is a tiny one, guys, like tiny. I'm used like to, you know, this kind of size knives, like handle size, I mean, and this is great for my hands. This is not so great for my hands. I mean, look at this. This thing just like, it's small for me. So when I open it up, you see I have to hold it like this, but I'm just gonna apply some pressure on the lock bar. So I have to just pinch it kind of like this, and like that. And since it's small, I need to like push it on the palm of my hand and then deploy the blade. So this, like this, you can't, because you're gonna apply pressure on the lock bar. So for me, that I have big hands, this is a no-go. It's very awkward to open, but I understand, like for someone with smaller hands, or like somebody that likes really tiny knives, this could be it, because it's very elegant, classy, minimal, no frills. It's a pretty cool little one. The detent also is nice and strong, crispy action. It's an interesting one. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.